Good morning, class, and welcome to Physical Education with Mr. Johnson. Okay, today we are going to be revisiting pickleball. Last class we came in, we went over the forehand. Okay, so for the forehand grip of a strike in pickleball or tennis, you'll start off with a handshake grip, as you can see with the hand. Place it right on the racket. Imagine this part right here is the racket itself, and the bottom where I am holding right now is the shaft or the handle. So remember, we're going to start in a nice athletic position. You want to be able to react either way, nice and relaxed. So now when the ball comes, you're going to open that hip, step towards the ball. Okay, put that front foot towards the target so it comes in, point, follow through, rotate that hip. Okay, the other one that we went over last class was the backhand grip. If you see right here, it's the same grip in the hand, same handshake grip, but now we want to pretend like you're standing straight up and shaking the hand of the person to your left. Okay, so you see how it's creating that almost that tightness across the body. I want you guys to remember that word, tight, because when we do the backhand, you want to come across, you'll feel a tightness and explode. You'll see it right here in this video. Okay, so nice and relaxed. Two-hand backhand, step to the ball and follow through. Okay, make sure you really come through and get that hip all the way around. Okay, so now what we're going to learn today is something new. Today we're going to learn about the dink and the lob shot, in addition to one new serve. So the dink shot is a shot where you are going to be playing against an opponent who is far back. So if they're back by the baseline, all the way back, they keep peppering you with shots or hitting you with hard shots. You want to kind of change the pace of the game. The goal of it is to make your opponent think that you're coming back to them, but you just dink it. It's literally a little tap with the racket that just gets over the net. It's going to drop short. You want to get a little arc and just drop it right in front. In pickleball, we call that the kitchen. The other side of that net is the kitchen. Okay? In pickleball, you can't stand in the kitchen, but it's an effective place to try to score, since it's difficult to return serve or return your service. The other shot is called the lob. For the lob, it's when someone is just coming out of the kitchen or is just outside of it. The lob is anticipating someone coming up close to the net, and you're going to flop it over their head. You want to get a nice high rainbow arc all the way behind your opponent's head. So the further back, or the closer to the net that they are, the more effective this shot will be. If you can mix in, a dink and a lob shot within your playing style, you're always going to keep your opponent on edge, and they won't really know where you're going to go with the ball or where you're going to strike it. So it kind of gives you the advantage there. Now, I know last week we went over overhand serve, and a lot of you were struggling to get the ball up. A lot of you guys had issues when striking the ball from up above your head or equal to your ear. And I think a lot of that kind of generates down here. And so with the feet, I saw a lot of people's feet going way up or way out, So we got to try to focus on keeping those feet still and controlled. So for today, we're going to modify the serve. We're going to go straight back to the old reliable handshake grip on the handle of the racket, starting with the ball in your offhand. What I like to do, I like to give it a little bounce and smack it over the net. So when you go, you'll have the ball. See how this is coming from around the knee? It's below the waist and at the knee, striking with the middle of the racket, but still rotating this back hip. I'll show you one more time. Rotating that back hip up and over, okay? And right now, if you look, the hips are squared, right? And they're going to the target. So the ball was coming from here and up. And that's what we're going to go over today. So we're going to get toe-to-toe with a partner after we see this video, after this ends. I want you to refer to the whiteboard on the left-hand side, and that's going to give you the rotation of what we're going to do. And then we're going to break off into teams and get a little gameplay going. All right, let's go.